All right. All right. So one thing I've changed, I'm on my laptop now. So one thing that I have changed is um, the size. So like when I looked at this screen and I had it set at 800 by 800, couldn't see the whole board without moving like the scroller. So I didn't want that. So I moved it. I changed this to 600 by 600 on this screen. So basically everything that was 100. So now it's 75 by 75 squares. So I changed all the 75, all the 800s to 600. Had to do it there. And then I had to do it down here. So divided by 75 instead of 100. And then anywhere I multiply by 100, I multiply by 75. And then also half, well, we were adding 50, but to add basically half of a square to the X and Y coordinate, I'm adding half of that 75, which is about 38, 37 and a half. You can't, it's got to be an integer, so I'm doing 38. So you can see this is kind of where we left off. Okay, plays. All right. And one thing I want to figure out here, this is going to cause an exception, see, right? So like when you run out of room, so what I'm going to do first is only, so this is happening here. So row keeps going down to, go to -3, right? And if so, or -1 at least. And then when you try to put board of -1 into this array, it goes out of bounds. So let's make sure as long as row is greater than 0. So I'll keep going that. So if row ever becomes 0, you're not going to decrement it again. You're just going to leave it at 0. And that should fix it. Let me try that. Yeah. All right. And so we wouldn't want them to be able to put that there. Wouldn't want it to change like that. So we'll just make it, eventually we'll make it to where you can't do that. But I wanted to at least get rid of that exception. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to try to accomplish in this lesson, and maybe not the whole thing, because this is kind of where a lot of the logic comes from, is how to tell if you have 4 in a row. Okay. So let's think.